Whether you want to visit family and friends abroad, revisit your favorite holiday destination, or do a cultural exchange program, you'll need some money. Welcome back to another episode of Living Fire. If you never want to miss an upload, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Number 1, set your intention. First of all, set your intention. Here's an example. Next year, I'm going to go backpacking in Central America for 3 months, or I want to travel to South America to learn about other cultures. Having a very clear idea in your mind of what you want to achieve will help your plan on how to save money for travel. You can make your intention more powerful by writing it down in a journal or even by creating a vision board. Believe that you're going to travel next year and watch your dreams become a reality. Number 2, plan your travel budget. Now that you have set your travel intention, you should work out how to plan your travel budget. Find out how much it will cost to get there and how much money you're likely to need on a weekly basis, taking into account local transportation, accommodation, food and drink, and leisure expenses. Once you know how much money you'll need, take a look at your monthly budget or create one and see how long it will take you to save up. Don't worry if it looks like you won't be able to save enough money at first. Number 3, set up a direct debit to your savings account. Another great tip about how to save money for travel is to set up a direct debit to your savings account. If you haven't done so already, contact your bank right now. This is money you are not allowed to spend until you go on your trip. By putting money aside each month, no matter how much or how little, you'll soon see your savings grow. Number 4, cancel unnecessary subscriptions. Cast a critical eye on all your monthly subscriptions and ask yourself the following questions. Do you really need them? If you find yourself watching Netflix 99% of the time, perhaps it's time to cancel that cable TV subscription. Are you actually using these subscriptions enough to merit having them? One example that springs to mind is a gym membership. If you only work out once a fortnight, it might be time to cancel. Could you find cheaper alternatives? It may be handy to have a HelloFresh box delivered to your door, but going to the local market and searching around for deals may save you a lot of money. Number 5, look for offers in shops. Before you go out to do your shopping, check the websites of various supermarkets and shops to see where you can find the best deals. You might find that the crate of beer you wanted to buy at your regular store is half the price at a different one, for example. And you could discover that the shop you wanted to buy new clothes from is having a sale the following week. Doing your own research really helps you to save money for travel. Number 6, limit online shopping. Another way you can be more sustainable and save money for travel at the same time is to restrict online shopping. It can be so easy to spend your cash from behind a computer or smartphone screen. It's just a few clicks and your new purchases are on their way. But unfortunately, a lot of people end up unsatisfied with their goods and end up sending them back. This is a waste of time, energy, and money. Try to spend money using cash in actual shops. You have a better idea of how much you're spending because you actually see the money in your hands, and a better idea of the products too. Number 7, save on energy bills. Another thing to research is how to save on your energy bills. One of the ways of doing this is to switch suppliers when your current contract comes to an end. Go online and see if there are cheaper deals to be found, or to find out which suppliers offer new client discounts. You should also learn how to save on gas, electricity, and water. You'll spend less money while being more sustainable. Number 8, give yourself a cooling off period for purchases. How many of you have bought something on impulse only to regret the purchase later? This is extremely common. A useful tip to try and prevent this from happening is to allow yourself a cooling off period whenever you think you want to buy something you don't need. For example, you see an amazing pair of shoes when you're at the mall. You don't need new shoes, but these are just so gorgeous you want to buy them. Instead of following your impulse, go home and wait 3 days. If you still want the shoes, you can go back and get them. What you'll probably discover is that your desire to have these kinds of impulse buys actually fades away. More money saved. Number 9, swap and borrow. Perhaps you do not even need to buy or even own that item you want. Why buy a new dress for a party, which you're probably only going to wear once anyway, when you could get one for free from a friend? Try organizing a clothes swap party with friends. You'll get rid of items you no longer wear while getting new ones without spending any of your hard-earned cash. And why buy expensive items that you don't often use when you could borrow them? Ask your neighbor if you can use their hedge trimmer rather than going to the garden center to buy something you'll only use a few times per year. Number 10, make packed lunches. You'll save a load of money for travel by taking packed lunches to school or work instead of buying food from the local convenience store. According to some estimates, you could save up to $1,000 per year. That will most probably be enough to pay for your flight to your chosen destination. Moreover, why would you pay $5 for a tasteless, prepackaged sandwich when you can make a delicious one at home for a fraction of the price? Number 11, buy generic brands. There's no need to pay top price for branded products. After all, you pay a lot of extra money just to have a well-known label. You want to have good quality goods, of course, but generic products like over-the-counter medicines, cosmetics, and staple foods are often just as good as their branded counterparts. Number 2, create home restaurants. Eating out can be a very enjoyable experience, but it isn't always easy on the wallet. Try to limit going out for dinner and instead set up a network of home restaurants with a group of friends. Take turns to cook for each other, but make it extra special. Create the impression of eating out by writing the menu on a chalkboard, lighting candles, and serving wine in the proper way. It'll be so much fun, and you'll be able to put more money aside for your travels. Number 13, do some DIY. Instead of buying new stuff, see if you can make things or mend them. Search the internet for video tutorials and learn some new DIY skills. Are you bored of your old kitchen table? Perhaps you could paint it in a funky color instead. Want to throw out a pair of jeans that are all frayed at the bottom? That would be a waste. Turn them into a stylish pair of denim cutoff shorts. Number 14, plan meals and shop once a week. Another tip for how to save money for your trip is on food. Plan your meals and do the groceries once a week. Figure out what you want to cook over the coming 7 days, and then write down the ingredients you'll need on a shopping list. Add other essential items to that list and then head to the supermarket. Once you're there, stick to the list and don't give in to temptation. By doing one big weekly shop, you'll buy fewer things you don't need compared to when you go to the grocery store every couple of days. Number 15, use alternative transport methods. Before ordering that taxi or getting in that Uber or Lyft ride, ask yourself if you could get to your destination on foot, bicycle, or public transport. And before you make that long car journey, see if anyone you know happens to be going in the same direction at around the same time. Not only will you be saving money, but you'll be traveling in a more environmentally friendly way too. And with that, we've reached the end of this episode, all about how to save money to travel the world. Are you saving money to travel the world? What methods do you utilize in order to achieve it? Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this one and found it helpful, remember to leave a like on the video and to subscribe to Living Fire for even more amazing videos just like this one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.